comparison. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Kentucky
Hopefully not.
ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will start this game off with the football. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Coleman home. Got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Mississippi State right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
That's good, ain't bad.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be? There he goes. Got enough for the first down.
That was just good blocking.
The Bulldogs have this offense rolling.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking left. Makes the ground. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some
Look at that.
after that last
That
play.
was a hell of a game, too.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bulldogs need a massive jump play to move the sticks hit on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McNabb. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Looking downfield, it's Coleman home. Trying to pull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
It's going to be a tough game.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you're right. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they're trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
It's caught downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Got his man quickly. At the 45 on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Oh my God.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. It's complete. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Trying to catch this drive with the pass. Just too much juice on that one.
No, that was just his communication.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside.
We don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
What to finish it with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Gilmore. Boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Couldn't ask for much more there, and the 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay
The
on
clock
field.
out was the first. That wasn't expecting us to run.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Oh shit. Oh well.
They'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Looking for room at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
And the Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. A little screen to the running back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at it.
Backs going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. Gets it out quickly.
No way.
He's knocked out of bounds and could not get there. A stop on 4th and goal. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Had nowhere to go.
But fortunately, we got the Bills rushing defense.
The defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little room. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense...
Turning it on!
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start running pressure.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense
What
has
is
it with a
going
really good
on,
field position.
Kentucky?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Tosses it
Good
incomplete.
defense.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on
Good
the throw.
defense.
Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parks. Offense is
We can't let them score.
Conversions like that, they've got it at the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, man.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs head quickly to the line. To the air, it's Coleman home. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll pull it on the read.
Hell yeah.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for the field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here's a heat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, and you kind of wondered, when were they going to cover this guy? He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there, broke on the football, almost had the big play.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line.
Why are they calling a timeout?
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The Wildcats line it up with a first and goal. The give. And this was just a low-man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. He's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is gone, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll do it himself. Fights off the defender. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First half in the
I mean, they're winning.
Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's really hard when you're getting those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Flips it out on the screen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Man, he's changed.
Good job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Got it in the middle, and Scott really surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just keep back. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Finally corralled and not before. He picked up the first down. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pressure coming.
Good defense.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move and keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He makes a catch. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they're can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the screen. Nice move to keep running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. They're setting up the screen. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts. But I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spot.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Behind the chains now on second and long. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Oh, they really could have used
I think we should go for a
physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
No?
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Fires into the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown, Kentucky.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. And it's
No, not really. He's a backup.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And off from the shotgun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Oh, they're after him! Grabbed over the middle. It's Chester. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll toss it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Good job.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Mississippi State going up tempo. Back to pass, it's Croman home. Bringing the heat. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
This
Nice.
offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Punt is in the air. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts.
Oh, it's like calling good timeout now.
So our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give is a work on that clock. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks that.
Just give it
down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. picked up now. Here's second and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but you've got to stay aggressive.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. So now it's second and long.
We a miracle.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He'll do it himself on the draw. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. It's complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same goal. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute. Score to take the lead.
Okay, but we still got a chance.
But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's good. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure that they don't get behind them, and they knock the football on the ground.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Just let your guy make a play, right? And if I may, that one went off without a hitch.
Nice job. And I tell you what, you could tell they were honoring the deep ball a little bit, just enough where you could sit that thing down, created enough space as the receiver. QB throws a strike, first down.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Using his feet to buy time. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Guys, this is the type of...
We were dealing with injuries.
Future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given